You only get one shot when you run. Once the gun goes off, that's pretty much it. You gotta perform, and you gotta show everybody what you're made of.
You might be bigger than me, but that does not mean you're gonna beat me.
Everybody like watches the race and they think it's easy just because we make it look easy, but they don't understand that there's a lot of technique that goes into it. There's a lot of drills and making sure that your lead leg and your trail leg get over just barely enough so you can come down and get back to the next one so you can run a fast time.
I like that that technique outweighs strength, and that's kind of different for a throwing event because like shot put and discus, people think the typical thrower being huge, but in terms of hammer throw, you really have to have the technique down.
The most challenging thing I have to overcome in track would probably be my anxiety, because when the meet or when the race is about to start, I usually try to calm myself down and not think about my race too much, but usually it gets to me.
Coming here, being a walk-on, I think that when I got here, I felt like I had to work 10 times harder just to prove to myself and then my teammates and the coaches that I was just as good and good enough to be on the team. So everything I did, I felt like I had to work harder in the weight room, work harder in practice, work harder when I was throwing in order to not only pick up an entire new event in hammer and weight, but to excel at it as well.
I want to bring something here that wasn't here before.
Be known as being a key part of the women's team that brought women's track and field back on the map for Miami.
Leave my mark here by bringing something that wasn't here, whether it's a gold medal, whether it's a record.
Win ACCs, I want to place NCAAs, and I think that if we could put women's track and field, Miami women's track and field back on the map, being a part of that team and the legacy as a whole, I think that that's going to be really important, and that's what I want my legacy to be here. I am confident,
goofy,
athletic,
focused,
driven,
supportive.
I am Lea Johnson.
I am Christian Cook.